call the meeting to order. Bill, would you do the honors?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There's two ends of openness. What? There's two ends of openness.
We don't have any scheduled speakers this evening, so we'll go right to the meeting minutes from February 14th.
I make a motion to accept the minutes as drafted.
I just want to check one thing, and then
Oh, okay.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Any public comments? Okay, let's go right to the reports of the various officials. Do you have a treasurer's report for us this evening?
Sure. Cash in the bank. At Meredith Village Savings Bank, in the checking account, we have $90,119.12. In the savings, $679.22. And in Profile Bank, $23,649.47. So we've come down, but we still have $783,447.81. The school bill is very high for February. It's about $123,000. But I think I will make a check to the trustees of the trust funds for about probably $400,000 and see if I can get that to them. I'll have you sign it, and then I'll contact Rich Norton and see if we can get it to working better for us for interest. I have submitted the workers' comp audit to Primex, and the only other thing is I have received an email from DRA indicating that I can't tell if they have changed the MS 535 or what they've done, but it will not be available, the big one, that's the big report for financial report for the year, until March 17th to fill in, and there is a webinar I will watch prior to that.
And that's the one that had draft printed on the top?
No,
No, that's the 535.
the one that had draft printed on the top is 636.
Excellent.
God, get these things straight, man.
Almost like a 402 minus MS 16.
So that's the big one,
Yeah.
the 20-pager for all the financial information for the year. So, for last year. So I will, I'm part of this year. So I'll be working on that and taking that webinar from them. So
Okay,
that's it for me till you do checks and bills.
all right. Anything from the tax collector?
Just a question I wanted to ask. I am sending away for envelopes. And it has come to my attention that the envelopes that I used by the town, with the town's return address on them, pre-stamped, are getting very low. And I'm wondering if you want me while I'm ordering 2 boxes for myself. They're $293 plus shipping
Is that per box?
per box. Shipping, if you order over 2 boxes, it's the same, it's 15 something for shipping of 2 or more boxes. I'm just wondering if you want me to order a box or 2 for the town while I am ordering mine. It doesn't matter to me, but
And they're forever stamps, yes?
they're forever stamps.
Lori, do you know how many, do we have a lot of envelopes left?
I don't.
No? Then why don't we
We
get a couple
probably
more?
did, because there were 2 boxes in the assessor's office,
Right.
but they each had very few in them. Both boxes were mostly empty, so.
Why don't we get a
It's
couple
like,
more?
whoopsie, sometime you gotta get more, do you want me to order more?
You
But mine-
order every 2 years, as I recall.
I order when needed, I ordered every 2 years one time because I ordered just before there was gonna be a big increase in the price of stamps.
Yep, I remember.
At this point, and that's when I asked permission to double the order.
Yep,
Which
yep.
put me over my budget
Yep.
for envelopes.
Yep.
I budget for 2 boxes of envelopes per year,
Oh, you do, okay.
because we send out, when each time we send out a mailing of tax bills, it's approximately 400. And of course, then we use them for our,
Letters and stuff.
reminder letters, we use them for the delinquent notices, we use them for the lien notices, and everything else. So I do use more than, say, the town per se uses. But I think everybody pretty much dips into those
Okay, well, I'll get
town
3
ones,
boxes.
don't
Total,
they?
$3 total.
Okay.
Welcome letters.
Hmm?
For
For
welcome
whatever,
letters.
for whatever you need them for, there are different things, and of course, you're always needing them.
Okay, so let's order a total of 3 boxes,
3 boxes, 1 for the town,
Yep.
and
Yep.
2 from.
because you'll most likely order another 2 boxes next year.
I'll be ordering another 2 boxes next year, yes.
Let's do it that way.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Admin assistant, anything going on?
Anything going on? So, that's the annual report. I'll go through that tonight and get back to the printer tomorrow.
You're looking for
A
formatting.
Yay or nay.
Yep, okay,
So
All right.
that's my big news for today.
okay. Planning board,
We had a very light meeting. We had a property owner from map 15, lot 2, asking how he would subdivide if he wanted to. It was a subdivision proposal we had just reviewed and gave him some information on how to go about doing that. And we also discussed pending legislation and how to update our books and review of those items. Pretty much about it. And the next meeting is March 16th.
okay, thank you. Excuse me. Code enforcement officer,
Not a whole lot to report,
okay.
answering questions.
People are gonna be building, maybe.
What's that?
People are gonna be building, maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the planning stages wanting to know zoning setbacks, what they can and can't do, and things like that.
Good. Easier up front than after the hole in the
It's like
ground.
curfew. It's a lot easier to make a phone call in that way than it is for me to make a phone call to tell them that they're doing something wrong.
Road agent,
Haven't been as busy as I'd like to be. But we posted the weight limit signs for the roads, 6-ton limit. Finished that up today and just waiting for it to snow again or to get warmer, one of the two.
okay. Conservation Commission meets next week, meets this week, meets tomorrow,
He's tomorrow, yeah.
meets tomorrow. Heritage Commission is to April.
Yep.
Trustees meet later this month. Any other boards, commissions? Moving right along. Old business, just a reminder, we're having a coffee Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, 8 to 10.
I forgot about that, thanks for the reminder.
It's on the Facebook page, it's on the town page, the board's up outside.
Do we need to bring anything, or how we want that
Well,
up?
we've got 2 volunteers so far. So if you wanted to bring
I'll
something,
something.
there you go, we have 3 volunteers. So
I'll make that.
there should be plenty of 4,
All right.
right? So I'll get there early, get the coffee going and stuff like that.
Sure, I'll be here.
Takes about an hour to get that thing brewing, right?
It does.
Yeah. Okay, new business, we have the warrant articles that we should assign for Dr. Marsh, so he knows which one of us is talking to.
He was asking about that today.
I'm sure he is.
I told him to
Tonight we're
go
talking,
through you once we worked on this.
talking tonight, so we'll start with number 3.
No, no, 4.
4.
Oh, I want number 4. What?
5 goes with it.
I want 5 too.
I mean, one's putting it in and one's taking it out, right?
Fair enough.
Sure.
So Bill's got 6.
Bill, 6. In and out. I'll just take a bunch now, right? Rich, 8, 9, 10, and 11 I'll do.
Alrighty. I'll take 12.
All right, Brian.
This is my turn. Let's see what we're doing.
See which one it is.
I'll take 13 too. I've been kind of running that veterans thing too.
Makes sense.
Alright, so I'll take 12 and 13.
I'll take 14.
We got an issue with 14, we have to work, but all right, you take it. We,
Well, I'll have to hear what the issue is first.
DRA doesn't like the wording,
Okay.
so we may have to table it if we can't modify it from the floor. Mary Lou's gonna talk to him about it tomorrow again, so, but,
Oh, and list me,
but,
because I may not go.
so take it. Want me to do 15? If somebody else, I'm doing 15.
You want to do 15 and 16? Do the 2 salaries?
All right.
I'll do 18 or 17.
All right, Bill.
Alright. Firefighting. Oh, I want that one. Number 18.
19 is the anticipation note.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
Sure.
Bill's
Bill's
doing,
taking 19.
I guess I'll do 20, huh?
Okay. Now,
Is this the reworded one?
No, we can't change it. What was 21? You're talking about 21?
No.
yeah.
21 is the way it was submitted, which we can't change it, but we can modify it from the floor. The thrust of it is, this is the article that talks about increasing the benefit for veterans that did not serve within that window. And the way that the legislature was put down is we've got the old veteran participation, and then we have a new RSA for the new veteran participation. This warrant article cancels the old, puts in the new, but never reestablishes the old. So we've effectively added the new people and excluded the old people. That wasn't the intent, but that's the way it's written. So we can change, we believe, that warrant article from the floor to broaden it for everyone.
So the other first group goes up to 250 as well.
That's a different issue. We just took participation. The 250 wasn't done correctly, and that is more difficult to change. So the lawyer says the best we can do is increase the participation this year and deal with the funding, the amount that we fund next year.
It sounds like you volunteered to do that one. That's great.
I tried to understand why.
Put it down.
All right. And we have 22. And we're gonna make some modifications, and there could be modifications on the floor, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I'll take it, I don't mind.
all right. All right, so did you get those, Lori? Bill Marsh wants a copy of it, so he knows who to call.
We'll not see him tomorrow.
So if you could email to him,
Sure.
or scan it and email it. Thank you, that's good. Nothing on the status of the review of the books yet? Any public comments at this point? Yes, Ed?
I believe, Mr. Can, you're having a celebration or something
Sunday, you mean?
Sunday. Is that the Sunday?
Sunday is the walk in the woods.
What's all over Facebook?
Oh, I haven't seen Facebook,
Well,
I don't have Facebook.
Well, somebody put it all over Facebook, so you're gonna get a lot of people coming.
It's hard.
So I hope you're gonna have a good day.
I hope we get some cold weather before then, so the ground is terrible right now.
I also wanted to report on Saturday at noon to 2 o'clock, after the coffee. There's a gun rally at the State House, in front of the State House, in celebration of SB 12, the passage of constitutional carry. It should be a large crowd, so if anybody's interested, you're certainly welcome to come. Thank you.
I have a thing. Just because we were on, let me do this first, it would be easy. If you remember, Brian, that a couple months ago, we had a concern from Ryan's Oil of the propane running out.
I saw the letter, yeah.
And the letter, I was right, they were told in the bid that they had to automatically refill it, and one was a reserve tank.
Yeah,
So,
they were very quick to say that we never asked for it. I said, oh, okay.
I
Your
just
letter-
want the records to show.
Your letter was very clear.
All right,
Automatic delivery, please.
With 1,000 gallons in reserve.
with it says very
Yeah,
specifically.
the letter spelled it all out. Yeah, very well.
We have a
Diane.
bill.
Yeah, Diane, you had a question, comment?
I know, I had a question. I'm a little confused about what you were talking about amongst yourselves about the warrant article, particularly 21, and that I get the whole issue with the veteran stuff, and that I sent out an email myself to the author of that today with some suggestions. But you evidently have had more input from the lawyer, but I don't quite understand why in a warrant article or a petition article, maybe it doesn't matter, why the dollar number can't be.
I don't understand it either yet. I'll be ready for town meeting, but I don't fully understand that yet.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. We had the lawyer come tomorrow, and I wanted to touch on that one and another warrant. I wanted to have her clarify while she's here, right? Were you planning on doing? I was planning on doing it, so.
That's-
Just like-
So just further on that one warrant article, there are some reference problems in that as well, as I think I identified previously.
Right.
So, okay, thank you.
But I think the thrust of what I was saying was correct.
I don't disagree with that at all.
It's ju-
It needs to be reworked. I just didn't understand why, if we can change from the floor, why can't you change the number?
And I have to get an answer. I don't understand that yet, the 250 issue.
What is clear in the RSA, or, excuse me, what I perceive to be as clear in the RSA is that the number has to be the same for the amount.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We really don't have any correspondence this evening.
Checks and bills.
The bills, the literature that was in there, it was there from this past weekend, and it was a questionnaire I dealt with. So we have some bills.
I doubt I have anything in my mailbox.
Well, I didn't check that. I checked the selections box.
So 3 checks.
I'll start with checks here.
What are the 3 checks?
You want to know what the 3 checks are? One is a payroll check for the planning board secretary, George Nick, Another is.
You wanna know the number?
Like to
You
You want to know the number?
The number of the checks or the amounts?
email.
Okay. The first check's for George Nick, the planning board secretary, $346.31. George Nick again as the road agent.
The
road a-
CEOs.
Yeah, no. The code enforcement, thank you, I couldn't even read. The code enforcement secretary, George Nick again, $149.61. And the last one is for Rose Zacher as the tax collector assistant, the deputy, thank you. The deputy tax collector for $49.87.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's read the bills too, would you?
Oh, all right.
They're colorful now.
We have the two Eversource bills for our electricity. The first one for the town of Brookfield, the main office is here. Total current charges is $191.95. The other bill is $47.12, again from Eversource.
The internet.
What? Oh, this.
No, that's Fairpoint. I'm sorry.
That's electricity.
Misspoke.
That's electricity.
Still confused.
Bad headache.
All right, White Mountain Survey and Engineering, Inc., 9625, that's the drafted plan, land for kiosk, and prepare plots for transmittal.
And that's the Conservation Commission.
Oh, okay.
They authorize that.
Right, so they have
So
their
that's
budget.
coming out of their budget?
Yes.
That's right.
Nice big
Want me
propane
to
bill
put that note on
from,
there?
the propane bill from Rhymes for $1,023.23. We took in, how many gallons?
That was the big load.
853 gallons. Okay, just some reimbursement to the selectmen for a couple of gifts. $57.94 going to be payable to Rich Zacher. Staples, $111.98.
Paper.
A lot of paper. Good. We got the February bill for the school district, $122,975.
And
It was.
Diane, you wanted a copy of this, right? This is, it's the bill.
The bill structure?
Yeah.
Thank you, yes.
We got Dame Electrical, who did some electrical work for us, for a total of $1,714.66.
Does it say where that was done?
Yeah, it was in the, that was the shed.
Garage?
The garage, yes.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on over there with wiring couplings, a lot of conduit,
Some new lights.
new lights. So 840 of that was labor. Dame Electrical, it was an emergency call for the generator, troubleshoot, $253. 10 construction, $5,850. For plowing, sands, and winging back the roads. Sand bill from Morton's for 1,800, what?
Salt.
Morton is sold.
Yeah, I'm sorry, salt, yeah.
Just like the,
Just like the little girl sprinkle. $1,881.44. And then Ossipee Aggregates,
that'd be sand.
that is cool, that is now sand, for $1,567.30. Expensive dirt.
Question for you.
Go ahead.
Did the roof bid ever come in, or what they're?
Okay, I can tell you what happened with the roof bid. We were supposed to meet last Tuesday, because I talked to Gary, and he was gonna have the roofer come over. He was supposed to be here at 5 o'clock. I left here at 5:20. They weren't here. I said, Gary, you gotta reschedule. He says, oh, we got there later. We measured it, we'll get you a bid soon. So I'm waiting for them to So there's really no more outstanding charges for the road agent at this point, yes, no? This is through the end of the month, through the 26th, Monday. We're pretty current, my point is.
Oh, yeah.
Another question for you, which you can't forget to address, covering the polls, selectmen, and also
Yes.
something else related.
When
to
we're
that.
gonna meet
Yes, when we're meeting, that's the other one.
And where?
and where?
What time is
So
it?
are you voting, where are you voting? Where are we voting?
Next door.
Okay, so,
We're gonna set up in the schoolhouse.
We're gonna think we're gonna set up in the
We're gonna
school.
try.
That's why I said next door. So the plan is gonna be, if we can't fit in the schoolhouse, we're gonna do it in the main room. And then we're gonna have to have some help setting up for the town meeting.
yeah.
We'll have a short selectmen's meeting Tuesday evening to sign some bills
Okay,
at 6 o'clock.
Sounds good.
So our next meeting will be,
6 or 6:30?
let's do 6. Because we'll have to help set up at 6:30. All right, 6 o'clock, so you have to post that special. Next Tuesday, a week from Tuesday,
before,
the 14th.
14th.
Yeah, I think
2 weeks
six-
from today.
Yeah, I think 6 is a good idea. Give it some more.
And, yeah. What else?
oh, covering it.
We have to cover the election, that's true.
Polls are open
1 to 6. 1 to 6.
Tuesday. I'm all set up to help on Tuesday, so I can do a big chunk.
So we got, you working?
Yeah, I'm working, but I can.
Well, then you come in late.
All right.
So you're gonna start
Sure.
1 to 3, I'll go 3 to 5, you come in at 5,
All right, yeah,
or, okay?
that's fine.
Bill's 1 to 3,
I'll get over soon probably, but.
that's fine. 1 to 3, Zachary is 3 to 5, and then Brian from the end.
Where
Thanks.
will they count ballots this year?
They're gonna, well, my thoughts are, they're gonna have to count in the room that we're not being, that we didn't vote in, that we didn't vote in.
Okay.
We're gonna have our meeting over here.
Oh, okay,
We have to get out, right, because we can't use both rooms will be consumed.
yes.
Yeah, we can scoot over
We
here.
can,
We have to have somebody there when they're tallying,
we do?
do we?
I don't know.
What do you think? I didn't hear it.
Do we have to have a selectman there when they're tallying?
I think since it's not a.
We'll check, we can check, we'll check and get it. We'll check.
What? Wakefield does.
All right, we'll
Well, then we only need 2 of us to do a board of selectmen meeting.
sign some
Right.
checks, yeah, all right. So we'll have someone watching.
Okay.
Well, you can't watch, you're not running though, so you can watch.
I can watch, right?
Okay, we'll have to watch. And sign some checks. Get set up. Anything else? Good call. Anything else, Bill?
No.
Brian?
When are you setting up for the booths?
Saturday after coffee. That's where we'll know Saturday where they're gonna fit.
It shouldn't be a massive turnout.
100 people, you need 120, but we still need all their setups. We need all 3 tables.
Oh, yeah, no, I know that, but I'm saying it shouldn't be hundreds of people all through
We
it.
need signatures on those pages.
All right, let me just finish this up.
Did we post that yet? We have to make it public, right?
You want to sign those?
I think we do. Don't you need to post that?
No,
What?
nothing. Love you.
These are all signed? You didn't sign those, did you? Okay, up top. All right.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
How can you miss it? Scribbled all over like a maniac.
Okay. And we'll make a copy of that for Diane. Anything else, folks?
Where'd those checks go?
Have the checks? They're all signed. Anything else?
Good.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you.
That was about the quickest, wasn't it?
No, we have one quicker.
Brian's been quicker, you better live up to the,
I think I got one done in 25 minutes.
All right, here's some stuff here. I never knew I had this in there. Just could have given this to, what's his face? Matt, when he was at the-
that's the one he was looking for.
Yeah, well,